Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Rod Phillips. Please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Here we are at the Finance Minister and MPP for Ajax, Rod Phillips. This is his constituency office. I don't know whether it's something we have to knock, I guess, so we'll give it a knock and see. May not be here. This is kind of a tough time to come to a constituency office anyway, in light of it being the holidays, and then throw in the COVID problem, and you can see the kind of dilemma. But we're knocking on the door, and you can see this is perhaps symbolic of where he is right now, somewhere warm. I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or whether those flowers are the kind of thing that you get when you go to an island. Sense of humor, perhaps.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Rod Phillips. Please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
So we're looking for Finance Minister Rod Phillips, and we came to his constituency office, and you can see there's his handsome mug right there on the wall, and we knocked on the door. Now, if you're watching this, Rod, we know that you're in St. Bart's, and I'm sure it's a little bit warmer. We thought we'd give you a little weather report. Let's say it's cloudy, overcast, and there's rain coming down. It's just coming down just lightly, but it soaks your phone and it soaks all this stuff. It's a little bit of a chill in the air. Not quite like on the beach in the Caribbean, but we know you're homesick, and when you come back, you know, maybe you'll have a tan, but anyway, we'll dry off our coat. Now, we're only kidding around. In all seriousness, what we've noticed is, although people will give a comment, they don't seem to really know about this story yet.
I think really it's a poor decision on his part. I mean, it may not be illegal to travel, but the reality is you're part of the government. You're telling us to stay home, and you should be expected to lead by example. And you know, you don't just impulsively plan trips to a Caribbean island on the spur of the moment. This has been known long ago, and I just think the optics of this are horrible. I really think it was a very poor decision on his part.
Mixed feelings, but honestly, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get criticized for saying this, but you know what? Everyone's been through a lot this year, you know? A lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups, and I don't blame him for going to take some fresh air, take a little break.
Well, I think it's wrong. Of course it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. Why? If they're telling the people to restrict ourselves, like Rob Ford's saying, Rob Ford should actually do something, and even our leader, the top leader, should I don't know. What is the infraction for non-essential workers? He should be infracted. I mean, if the general populations are not allowed, what gives them the right?
So far the reaction from people here in Ajax is that they're quite disappointed in what the MPP did here by, in essence, breaking the rules that were set by the Premier.
He told anyone he was leaving, never told me he was leaving. I did call him shortly after he arrived, and I talked to him and asked where he was. He said he was away, so there's going to be an issue. My mistake, and I take full responsibility. At that time, I should have said, get your backside back into Ontario, and I didn't do that. I did talk to him the other day and said, get back here in Ontario as soon as possible. So we'll be talking with him tomorrow when he arrives.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when he gets back. Apparently he's on his way back. And when he comes back, he'll find that it's not quite as warm here in Ajax. In fact, it's wet and it's kind of chilly. With Veronica Henry out in Ajax, Joe Warmington, Toronto Sun.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Rod Phillips. Please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.